Hey, what's going on YouTube? It is Lanso A and we're doing some unboxings today. What I have for you today is a full drivetrain upgrade for my Trek Crockett 5. It's a 2018 and that is a duty rig for cyclocross, but I did want to use it for, I don't particularly cyclocross right now. Wanted to do some adventure and gravel riding and then some road duty as well. So what I have is a lighter weight crankset, a new chain to mate up, long cage derailleur for the rear, and then the 1042 cassette. So let's check out what I got here, do some weigh-ins and things like that. So first off, creme de la creme, Easton Cycling EC90 SL crankset. This is using the cinch system, which allows you to have direct ring replacements for your front ring, and you can either do a double or a single, but these things are super sick. Carbon arms, and you see that spindle there, really mates up easily. You just take off this ring here and put on your actual ring, and there you have it. Let's weigh it in real quick and I'll show you what I'm mating this up with. So you got zeros there. So the primary reason I chose this thing is because of this. So I've got some really bad lighting right now, but it weighs in at a scant 356.4 grams. So the actual crankset I have right now is the SRAM Rival, and those crank arms with a 42 tooth ring in the front comes out at over 730 grams. So we're looking at about 250-300 grams saved. And I actually have absolute black oval 1x direct mount ring to mate up. And this is made specifically for the Easton cinch system. And it comes in at 107.9 grams, 108 grams. And this thing is just super cool. This is a 42 tooth. Let me show you this paired up because it just looks awesome. So you just line up this dot here in line with the actual crank arm. Like so. Put on the cinch ring. Definitely making sure not to cross thread anything. And it does have a torque recommendation, 40 Newton meters. But let's get a look at this thing installed like such. That is just awesome looking to me. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, we've got the SRAM XG1150 full pin cassette. This thing is huge. It is, of course, just as big as the front ring. Rightly so, it's a 42 tooth. And a quick weigh-in. This is a heavy monster. Got a little bit of grease on there, so a couple grams there. 397 grams for this bad boy. And of course I greased up my finger again. But that thing ought to be able to get me through anything. Might have to spin a little bit higher RPMs to keep up on road, you know, with the group rides and things. But the 42 tooth, so with the 42 tooth in the front, give me a 1-to-1. should be able to get up a lot of things, even though progress will be slow. So here is the SRAM Rival long cage, and I decided not to go and upgrade the Rival to the Force group because there was no there was only a 5 or 6 gram weight difference. So you know, for an extra $100, I just couldn't pay $100 for the extra 5 or 6, 7, 8 grams or so. But there she is. I'll get her mounted up. I could have tried to cheat it and use my medium cage Rival derailleur that's existing with a derailleur extender, some sort of cheat deal. But I figured I'd be able to swap this out onto any future bikes and put the other one back on if I ever decide to upgrade. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Oh, actually, and one last thing, kind of a sexy upgrade. I went with the KMC XL X11 SL, and this is in gold, 242 grams, probably one of the lighter chains around. And I think Jensen online had a really good deal on this chain for somewhere in the range of $60 versus almost twice that, $118 or something retail. So really nice chain. I'm hoping it mates up nicely, gives a little bit of color to the package. The Trek Crockett is a gloss black, so just a little hint of gold on there for the blingy effect, but a little bit more carbon, try and lighten up the whole bike weight as a whole, and we'll see how we do with that. Anyhow, if you guys have any comments, any questions, once I swap parts out, I'm going to weigh the swap outs and then show you guys the gram save, because I'm sort of a weight weenie here. As it stands right now, I can lose about 10 pounds and I'll be in pretty good fighting mode, competition mode with a few of my buddies, and that's pretty fun when you get into fighting weight, being able to, you know, fight for your town lines and race up some hills and stuff for the KOMs. So, all right, guys, this is Lance Away. Thanks for following the channel and the bike build or the bike part swap out. That's what I have for you today. One of the things I'm kind of learning as I'm going through the bike swap out is that you need a lot of tools. So some of the tools I had existing, but a lot of the tools I actually don't. So like the cinch ring on here, I didn't actually have this size cinch ring, so I had to purchase one of those. I actually got a new bottom bracket, which I didn't show you, I should have. And swapping out the bottom bracket will take another tool to punch out and then install as well. So learning a lot, but looking forward to riding a machine. All right, guys, let me know in the comments. See ya.